What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome to On the Topic Of, and today we're going to be talking about Ubisoft's new DLC policy, which I, in fact, am a pretty big fan of so far if they choose to stick with what they're saying right now. So last week, Blondel-Jouin, Ubisoft's Vice President of Live Operations, whatever that exactly is, she's a big high-up person, pretty much sat down with the interviewer and said, no more DLC that you have to buy if you want to have the full experience. You have the game, and if you want to expand it, depending on how much you want to experience the game, you're free to buy it or not. Now, obviously, there was more to the interview, but that's pretty much the gist of it. If you don't want to buy DLC, you aren't going to be missing out on anything from the core experience by not buying it, which is a problem that's been growing in the gaming industry over the last couple of years. Now, that being said, they're still going full force on cosmetic stuff. If you want to buy a new skin for a weapon in Rainbow Six Siege, for instance, you could use in-game currency or you could use in real-life currency. Pretty much they said that is an extra piece of revenue which comes from the gamers being happy, which is something that I feel is completely understandable, because whether we like it or not, these people have to make money to continue making games for you and I to enjoy, and so as much as I am a cheap guy, I still understand the idea of having to purchase something to get more of what you like. So now, I've been talking about Rainbow Six Siege a lot during this video, and if you aren't familiar with the game, it's pretty much based off of the idea of you and 5 other people infiltrating a house or a warehouse to save a hostage or defend a bomb, etc. It's pretty much a good guys versus bad guys scenario. It's a really, really fun game, but pretty much you have your operators, which are your various characters with different kinds of weapons and abilities, and then you have the different kinds of maps. Now, the maps have been included into the game for free so that it doesn't kind of segregate the player base to where you have the DLC and you don't have the DLC as we've seen in the past, but there are certain operators that are unlocked right out of the gate if you buy a certain version of the game, the base model of the game, and then there are other operators that can be unlocked through in-game currency known as Renown, or just upright buying some in-game currency to purchase these things with real money. Now, in theory, if you really, really dig the game, you can play it so much that you end up earning all the operators and you never really have to buy them, and that's pretty much the idea behind what Ubisoft is doing here, because you get the maps for free and you can literally earn all the operators for free. But on top of that, you can also purchase some skins for them or buy those skins with in-game renown, which is what I've been doing, because I don't really like buying cosmetic things in-game because it doesn't impact the gameplay. But if I have the opportunity to get some of these things with in-game money, then sure, why not? So pretty much it's sufficing everyone, because if you don't want to put any money into the game, you can put a very, very minimal amount just to get access to the game and then earn your way up through the ranks and through all the different kinds of bells and whistles that it does have to offer. Or if you want to just go ahead and pump some cash into it, if you are wanting to just get right into that full experience, you have that option as well. It just depends on what you want to do. However, there is a very, very fine line to walk, because Evolve tried doing this exact same kind of thing, and that game has pretty much ceased development, even though the developers over at Turtle Rock Studios said they would continue on through the hard times that they're having, because whenever they launched right out of the gate, people didn't like the DLC, and when you make a bad impression right off the bat with trying to ask for more money and more microtransaction, little nitpicky stuff here and there, people aren't fans of that. So what I'm trying to say is that Titanfall 2 seems to be doing it right, Halo 5 did it right, Rainbow Six Siege is doing it right, and Ubisoft seems to be making a change for the better, but they need to be very, very careful not to kind of mix their old ways with their new ways and piss off the consumer, because when you do that, you lose money and fans. So there you guys have it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, drop it a like down below and share it on your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, social media of your choice. I always appreciate it when you guys do that, and feel free to reach out to me. But if you happen to be new here, I do upload new videos like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week, so there's always something new right here on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. But as for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.